Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn idioms and phrases and phrasal verbs. Students, idioms are groups of words put together as a unit with a particular meaning. The meaning of the word is not literal. For example, if one person says that the cat is out of the bag, then it does not literally mean the cat is out of the bag, but it has a figurative meaning, which means the secret is out. Idioms அப்படிங்கிறது நேரடியா they don't give direct meaning. If you take direct meaning, then the meaning will be wrong. So they have figurative meaning, they have indirect meaning. In every language has its own idioms and phrases, and the English language has plenty of idioms and phrases that are useful to learn. Idioms are words or phrases that are not meant to be taken literally and usually have a cultural meaning behind them. ஸோ நேரடியாக நம்ம மீனிங் எடுத்தோம்னா ஸோ அந்த மீனிங் வந்து ராங் ஆயிரும். ஸோ தே ஹாவ் அ டிஃப்ரெண்ட் மீனிங், அனதர் மீனிங் behind the words. Most of the English idioms we hear are offering advice but also contain some underlying principles and values. So we might have probably heard some of them, especially in TV shows and movies, and we would have wondered why you can't understand these idioms even though you fully understand these words. So when you see the words of an idiom, you may be able to know the meaning of all the words, but you cannot get the exact meaning of that particular idiom. The reason is it has a figurative meaning. It does not show literal meaning. அதுக்குன்னு நேரடி அர்த்தம் எடுக்க தப்பாயிரும். To learn English idioms and expression, it can take some time, but there are some of them that are more popular than others that will come hardly if you know them. So when you learn English idioms and phrases, you will sound more confident, especially when you speak with native English speakers. If you can't understand idioms, you will not be able to understand the context. ஸோ இடியம்ஸை உங்களால் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பண்ணலைன்னா அதனுடைய கான்டெக்ட் என்ன, மீனிங் என்ன அப்படிங்கிறது உங்களுக்கு புரியாது. ஸோ யூ நோ த மீனிங்ஸ் ஆஃப் த மோர் இடியம்ஸ். தட்ஸ் வை வி ஹாவ் கேதர்ட் சம் ஆஃப் த காமன் மோஸ்ட் இங்கிலீஷ் இடியம்ஸ் அண்ட் ஃப்ரேசஸ். There are so many idioms. In the given examples above, Lalita takes a late night walk in the beach once in a blue moon. So what is the idiom here? Once in a blue moon அப்படிங்கிறதா இங்கே idiom. So what does it mean? Blue moon ப்ளூனா உங்களுக்கு தெரியும் கலர், மூணா மூணுன்னு தெரியும், ஒன்ஸ்னா என்னன்னு தெரியும். So if you take meanings to individually, then you will take the meaning in a wrong way. You will take a wrong meaning. So once in a blue moon, that idioms shows another different meaning. What is that? What is the meaning? An event that happens regularly. ஸோ ஏதாவது ஒரு சம்பவம் வந்து ரெகுலராக ரேராக நடக்குது அப்படின்னா அதுதான் அந்த மீனிங். ஸோ வி கேன் சே தட் ஒன்ஸ் இன் அ ப்ளூ மூன். There is one more example also. The women cricketers were on the ball in the last over of the match. So on the ballனா என்ன தெரியும், நம்ம என்ன பந்து அப்படின்னு மீனிங் எடுத்துக்கோம். But the meaning is different. On the ball is an idiom which means when someone understand the situations well. Okay, ஒருத்தர் வந்து situations நல்லா புரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டாங்கன்னா then he is on the ball. Women cricketers were on the ball means so they have understood the situation, the critical situation in the last over of the match. கடைசி ஓவர் மேட்ச் நடக்கும்போது அதில் வந்து எப்படி சுச்சுவேஷன் இருக்குங்கிறத the cricketers understood very well. So that in order to explain that meaning here, the idiom is used on the ball. A phrase is on the other hand is a small group of words put together as a conceptual unit. It does not take a figurative meaning. The meaning of the word is literal. It can be long or short, but it does not include the subject verb pairing necessary to make a class. For example, looking stunning. That means looking stunning means to live and breathe. Comfortable bed. In this way, we can get the meanings. Next week, Prasant has planned to visit the countryside. In the above sentence, to visit the countryside. It's a phrase. It's a phrase. Phrase and a group of words. Already we have learnt what is a phrase, what is a class in our ninth standard itself. So, phrase is a group of words which does not convey the complete meaning, which does not convey the full meaning. So, to visit the countryside is a phrase with the conceptual meaning of going on a visit to the countryside. So, to visit the countryside அப்படின்னா countryside விசிட் பண்ணுங்கிற அந்த மீனிங் மட்டும் தான் இருக்குது. But it does not express full meaning. The child hid under the stairs when the mother called her for a bath. Here is another one example. அந்த குழந்தை வந்து அவங்க அம்மா குளிக்கிறதுக்காக கூப்பிட்டப்போ என்ன செஞ்சிச்சு, இட் ஹிட் இட் செல்ஃப் அண்டர் த ஸ்டேர்ஸ், ஸ்டேர்ஸுக்கு அடியில் போய் மறைஞ்சிக்கிச்சு. இந்த above sentence under the stairs is a phrase. It's a phrase. So this is what, my dear students, idioms and phrases which convey indirect meaning. Okay, now let us go to phrasal verb. What is a phrasal verb? In English traditional grammar, a phrasal verb is an idiomatic phrase consisting of a verb and another element, typically an adverb or a preposition or both, the meaning of which is different from the meaning of its separate parts. Phrasal verb அப்படிதான், they also convey different meaning. அதில் ஒரு verb இருக்கும். ஒரு phrasal verb எடுத்தீங்கன்னா it consists of a verb and another element. And what is that another element? That another element may be an adverb or a preposition or both. Sometimes ரெண்டுமே இருக்கலாம். ஒரு verb இருக்கும், அது கூட ஒரு prepositionோ அல்லது ஒரு adverbோ இருக்கும். For example, call for. Here, let us see the examples. The crew ran out of water. The crew ran out of water and food before they could complete their expedition. So, in the above sentence, ran out is a phrasal verb. Ran out is a phrasal verb. Ran is a verb. Ran is a past tense of run. Ran is a verb plus out is a preposition. Okay, so it's a phrasal verb. So another element is one verb and another element combining and makes a phrasal verb, which means to use completely. ஓகேயா, இப்போ ரன் அவுட் அப்படின்னா அதுக்கு டைரக்டாக மீனிங் எடுத்தால் என்னது, ஓடுறது அப்படின்னு. ஒருவேளை நீங்கள் வெளியில் ஓடுறது, ரேன்னா ஓடுறது, அவன் வெளியில் ஓடினான். த க்ரூ ரேன் அவுட் ஆஃப் வாட்டர். த மெம்பர்ஸ், டீம் மெம்பர்ஸ் என்ன செஞ்சாங்க, ரேன் அவுட் ஆஃப் வாட்டர் அண்ட் ஃபுட். ஸோ அவங்களுக்கு தண்ணியும் வாட்டரும் இல்லை அப்படிங்கிறது, அதுதான் மீனிங் ஆக்சுவலாக. ஸோ அது ஓடிடுச்சு, வெளியில் ஓடிடுச்சுன்னு நம்ம மீனிங் எடுத்தோம்னா, ஸோ இட் வில் பி ராங். ஓகே, ஸோ phrasal verbs always convey some different meaning, not direct meaning, like idioms and phrases. இப்போ what is the meaning of the ran out? So to use completely. So they have used the food and water completely. That is the meaning of the phrasal verb ran out. Okay, அதுதான் meaning. So ran out, in this way we have to take the meaning of the phrasal verbs carefully. So நம்ம ஒவ்வொரு இண்டிவிஜுவல் வேர்டுக்கு மட்டும் மீனிங் எடுத்து பார்த்தோம்னா then it will be wrong. The police personnel instructed the mob to go away from the place during the strike. So here also there is one phrasal verb, go away. Go is a verb, away is a preposition. So go away, ஒரு ப்ரிப்போசனும் ஒரு வேர்பும் ஜாயின் பண்ணால் அது it becomes a phrasal verb, or one verb and adverb. If they join together, then it becomes a phrasal verb. Sometimes both preposition and adverb join together and with a verb, then it becomes a phrasal verb. So go away and அர்த்தம் to leave from the place, ஒரு பிளேஸ்ல இருந்து கிளம்புறது. That is the so the police personnel, the police officers instructed the police team instructed the mob and the kumbala to go away from the place during the strike. So to leave, go away means to leave. Okay, in this way we can find a lot of idioms. And so in English language there are plenty of idioms and phrases and plenty of phrasal verbs. Okay, alphabetically we can list out a lot of uh, phrasal verbs. We can find in your prose lessons, supplementary readers, you can find a lot of idioms and phrases and a lot of phrasal verbs. Act upon, ask for, back up, okay, bring up, call up, carry out, dealt with, give away, go on. So these are all so many phrasal verbs. In this way thousands of phrasal verbs and thousands of idioms and phrases are available in every language. In our English language there are plenty of uh, idioms and phrases and phrasal verb in prose lessons and supplement readers. So if you at your free time, if you just go through all the lessons and supplement readers, then you can find a lot of uh, phrasal verbs and idioms and phrases. So knowing the meaning of idioms and phrases and phrasal verb are very very important. With this, let us wind up this topic. Thank you.